those two communities is through Morgan.
Right.
And Morgan may end up being the one that gets offed, the guy who gets offed in the mid-season, the more important.
I was going to say for my death prediction for the whole season that Morgan goes at the end of this season.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm at too.
Because I personally think that out of everyone on the show, besides Carl, and Negan's not going to kill Carl.
No.
But
maybe.
I don't think he's going to. But he likes him too much.
But it's still possible.
Everything's possible.
Yeah.
But I think out of everybody besides Carl, even Michonne, I think Morgan is the only one that would weigh enough to die at this point to make Rick completely flip.
Well, see, and that's why I think that right there is why it's a good possibility that it does happen in the mid-season, because again, it'll be the introduction of Ezekiel and the kingdom to the Alexandrians and Rick.
So you're telling me Morgan's going to die on Sunday?
No, I'm saying that would make sense.
Or Richard dying to lead into the.
I think it's going to be Richard that's going to die. That's going to get Ezekiel. Hey, right, fine. He's willing to kill anybody. So let's, the point about Morgan is a possibility, because that could get Rick. Seeing Morgan go that way, that could get Rick like, cool. Now I got to work with the kingdom to get the kingdom on board. Because now I'm on board, but we need the kingdom's help. You know what I mean? So I think one of those two scenarios is going to happen Sunday. It's either going to be Richard and the kingdom is going to be on board trying to get Rick to vamp up, or it's going to be Morgan getting Rick on board but trying to work with the kingdom to get the kingdom, and that's how they're going to ramp up.
And let's not forget the fact that Tara found the guns.
That's going to play.
Everything's going to play.
That's going to play for sure.
There's absolutely a reason why they filmed her looking at the same moment that they're opening their little ammo chest, and there's all these guns in there.
Yeah.
But the problem is at some point she's gonna have to tell him about it. And I think she didn't tell him right away in the end of that episode. Yeah. I think she didn't tell him right away because she doesn't realize Negan took all the guns and all that kind of stuff yet.
Well, no, she finds out,
I don't think she knows that. I think all she knows is Denise is dead.
No, she knew. She knew. That's the reason why Rosita was talking about it.
Because then if she knew all of that, she wouldn't.
I don't think so. I think no. She knew. When she came into the gates, Eugene gave her the full brief, the what for and what nots, the full brief. She knew everything that happened. She knew about the doctor. She knew about Abraham Glenn. She knew about Negan coming there and robbing him blind. She knew about all that shit, because that's the reason why Rosita was all, tell me any place that has guns, because we don't have any.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
That's true. I think Tara is more of a stand-up.
So how are they going to find out then if she won't spill the beans?
So we don't know where Heath is.
And well, some people were talking about it. Some people had this idea that the Whisperers took him, and now we won't even see him again until season 8.
That's possible. Yeah,
it is possible, but I don't know.
That PPP, she knows. Tara's character knows what,
or else she wouldn't have kept it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. She knows what that means. So
I don't know. It could go 1,000 different ways.
Yeah, so sure. Yeah.
I know how I would want it to go. Like if I was writing the show, I would know what I'd want to see.
If you were Robert Kirkman,
but I'm not. So it's just speculation.
It's kind of funny because as we're talking about this stuff right now, the Smith season finale will be playing. So
right,
yeah.
So we're either right or wrong.
Right now, we're right or wrong. Yep. Anyway, we gotta wrap this sucker up for for the year.
Yeah,
we're not coming back until next year.
Makes me want to go urinate.
Oh man, it's cold outside.
But baby,
I knew it. I knew it was coming. From everybody here at the top 10, the Everything's Zen top 10. If you don't like that name, send us a new one. We're open.
Send us a comment on YouTube. Good night, gamers.
Good night, gamers.
We don't like your name, and I'll say,
what game should we play?
I was like, well, since you haven't answered me on the game we should play, I'm not going to answer you. Oh wait, I just did. Fuck.
Oh damn it. Yeah. So we'll be back next year with a lot of good top 10s. I think we're gonna kind of have some fun with this. Some more fun. I've had a lot of fun this year so far.
Top 10 ways to say, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, maybe not in those words, but we'll figure out what our New Year's top 10. No, fuck that. No, we don't have any more. I don't know when our next show is. You're going to have to ask Jay Stone for that one. Yeah. Personally. Jay Stone, when's our next show?
I don't know.
You're not Jay Stone.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway. That's Johnny O. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, go fuck yourselves. Have a safe, more importantly, have a safe holiday. Please don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Don't do any of that shit. If you go out and you want to get drunk, that's fine. Uber, Lyft, have a friend, call a capsy. What's a fucking capsy?
You just made it up.
I did. Call a cab or a taxi.
You're gonna be a millionaire now.
A millionaire, yeah. That's mine. It's on record. Anyway. yeah, be safe. Be safe and have fun. Don't kill yourself and don't get killed. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to get killed. That's my public service announcement for the year. Anyway, this is Johnny O and Jeremy. I'm as hopping mad as a red flare. Signing off for the year. Yeah. 2016, you were kind of shitty. We'll see you in 2017. Say goodnight, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.
Got a secret. I don't know how it's gonna be. My mind is dead. I saw something I can't see.
Hi everybody, welcome to Rock Metal Talk Radio News on the Jay Stone Show. I'm your host Alicia, and welcome to the show. If you have news you'd like me to report, please email me at ams32@live.com. This can be new releases, albums, tour dates, gossip, I don't give a shit. Whatever you want me to talk about, I'll totally do it. You just have to email me. Grammy nominations came out this week, and the list for best rock and metal bands like Korn, Disturbed, David Bowie, Megadeth, Radiohead, Cage the Elephant, Highly Suspect, and Periphery, along with punk bands Weezer, Panic at the Disco, and Blink-182. The list had some pretty heavy hitters, and I was really happy to see Bowie's last album, Black Star, up for multiple nominations. But can someone please explain to me how 21 Pilots and freaking Beyonce ended up on here for rock nominations? When did pop music get classified into rock and saying 3 words like, yeah, don't hurt yourself, get you a nomination for best rock performance? I love Jack White, but teaming up with Beyonce makes me want to gag. I listened to this piece of crap and it was foul, just foul, so... Grammy nominations, rock. That's not rock. Richie Blackmore announced this week that his band Rainbow will begin a small 4-day tour in the UK. Blackmore was quoted saying the tour was just for fun, but that they might do a few more shows. Blackmore will be joined by Meister Bob on bass, David Keith on drums, Jens Johansson on keys, and Ronnie Romero. Tickets went on sale December 8th, and the tour will begin June 17th in London at the Stone Free Festival, and will end June 28th in Birmingham Getting Arena. Bring Me the Horizon released a new live video for their track Happy Song, which came out in 2015. The song was filmed during their appearance at the London's Royal Albert Hall in April this year, and included a full orchestra and choir. The band will also be touring with Under Oath and Beartooth starting March 10th in Houston, Texas, and go through April 8th in Las Vegas. One of my favorite rock ladies, Hale Sagan, has announced that the band will begin touring in 2017. Dates so far include February 7th in Grand Junction, Colorado, and February 9th in Salt Lake City, Utah. I personally am working on getting them booked in my area because I want to watch them, and I want to meet Sagan, and I'm not going to lie, I totally want to play with them. So, you guys should do the same. Book the band, because they're badass, and they're totally up and coming right now. Warped Tour have announced their lineup for their cruise, Rewind at Sea. The cruise will launch October 28th in New Orleans, and will head to Cozumel, an island in Mexico. The ship will return November 1st in Louisiana. The lineup will feature Bowling for Soup, Good Charlotte, Less Than Jake, Real Big Fish, Simple Plan, and more bands to be announced soon. Tickets can be purchased at southman.net and ran about $548 per person if you went with a group of 4. Tool bassist Justin Chancellor and drummer Danny Carey both have said a new Tool album is in the works. Yay! Chancellor was quoted saying, "In the past few months, we've been working on one of the newer songs fairly exclusively. The band hasn't released an album since 2006, since 2006's 10,000 Days, so I'm really looking forward to hearing some new Tool." According to Rolling Stones magazine, Joe Walsh joined in on a jam in tribute to his musical legacy Thursday night, performing with his James Gone single, Funk No. 49. With a badass lineup of his peers, including David Grohl, Paul Rogers, Todd Rundgren, Paul Allen, and many others who accompanied him on stage in Seattle, where Walsh was honored with Founders Award by the Museum of Pop Culture. Ringo Starr presented him with the trophy before the performance, and the gala itself raised over $1.2 million for the museum's educational programs. The soundtrack for one of my new favorite shows, Westworld, has been released. The 34-song compilation includes original music by composer Ramir Djawadi, I totally messed that up, I apologize, with his covers of Radiohead, The Cure, Rolling Stones, Amy Winehouse, Nine Inch Nails, Soundgarden, and more. If you haven't watched the show, I'd highly recommend you do. Not only was the music really, really good, but the show itself had an incredible story, and the ending was kick-ass. Plus, it was originally written by one of my very favorite authors, Michael Crichton, so I highly suggest you go check it out. Some albums released this week were the Stone Sour